guess what day it is? It is Wednesday, and you already know what that means, which is Undiscovered at 3 p.m. on social media shows. Welcome back. It's a pleasure to have all of you guys viewing our episode today. I am your host, Priscilla Moy, and as always, we're going to have a show filled with amazing guests. This one is going to be a packed show, so make sure to get your coffee, your tea ready to watch an amazing thing. Today we have entrepreneurs, we have hip-hop artists, we have producers, and we have a voiceover actor that's all around Hollywood right now doing as many things as he can possible. So make sure to come back after the break and meet all of our guests. See you soon.
Welcome to social media shows. Have you been watching social media shows recently? Of course you have. We have been live streaming for 4 years across social media platforms. We produce over 70 shows with over 1,000 episodes. In the process, we've helped over 100 creators realize their dreams and start their own show. We give platforms to promote your business. If you are an artist, if you have an event, if you are entrepreneurs, or if you have a story. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe and follow us on major social media platforms. And if you have a great idea of a show, join us. Social media shows can help you produce and live stream your own show. Let us help you make your dream become a reality.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm so excited to introduce our first guest today. She is a CEO, an entrepreneur. She's only 20 years old and she's already shaking the financial and credit world to the max. Like, I can't believe you're about to have her on our show. Please welcome Girlie Bitoncol. Hey Queen!
Hey!
Welcome!
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So, we were vibing a little bit
Yes,
before when
of
you
course.
first got here, and let's emphasize the fact that you're only 20, right? And you here are a CEO, and you're literally teaching people way older than you about finance and credit and how to basically live an adult life.
Yes.
Like, tell us, how did you already amass such an empire at this age?
Well, coming from a Filipino household, from a Filipino family, we were never taught about finances, neither about credit, the power of credit, having credit cards, and how to establish a good credit. And I was like, I'm very passionate about this, and I want to make this as a career. So I was like, why not put myself out there to educate people while I'm also learning in the process.
Right. And it's not something that I think that it's easy for everyone to learn. A lot of people learn as time goes on and they have to learn, right? And they make mistakes and then they figure out why it's important. So it's amazing that you at such a young age where, people your age are, partying or in college, they're making the mistakes now and you're already like, I'm seeing you, that's not me. Right?
Yeah, I've noticed that I feel like I'm more in a crowd where I want them to be as passionate about educating and learning instead of people that are live in the moment, because tomorrow is never promised.
Right.
You want to live a life where you know that you're certain that I did my best today and the person that I will be tomorrow, I will be better.
Gosh, you should be a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I just added on to the things that she can do. I feel powered. I'm like, wait, she's schooling me. What? But so when I heard a little bit about your story beforehand, that's not always what you've done, right?
Yes. So after high school, I graduated in 2020. We were in a pandemic, so we were doing online learning. I was going to Cypress College. I got my certificate in aviation to become a flight attendant. But I actually came across a real estate agent on TikTok, and she was talking about financial education. I was like, "Woo, I have bad credit." I was like, I'm 19 years old with bad credit. I haven't established the credit, and I was like, so this other girl, her profile popped up on my For You page, and I was like, let me hit this girl up. Let's see what she's all about. She's from Las Vegas. So I was like, okay, she's from Las Vegas. I'm going to drive all the way to Las Vegas to meet this girl. And that's where I met her. She was telling me how she has business partners coming. We were at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. And she's like, I want to introduce you to them because they've been in this business for 4 years, impacting so many lives nationwide. And I was like, that's something I want to do.
Yeah.
And girl, let me tell you this. When I got started, I was like, I have $300 in my bank account. And that's not something that I want to be put in the situation again.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, why don't I help people? For they can help me too.
Right. And so then, you help people, and you kind of give back in a way.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the whole purpose of my show right now, is because I've been, in a situation where people weren't helping me. And I want to give people an opportunity that I wasn't given. Right.
Yeah.
So it kind of matches in that way. So as I was looking you up, on social media and stuff like that.
Thank you.
You do a lot of networking events or classes and things like that in person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about how that
So
started.
we're actually hosting another networking event today. So after this interview, this amazing interview that we're in right now, I will be personally hosting a networking event in Henderson, which is going to be great. I actually just got started with actually hosting it, and it's amazing because that's an opportunity for you to network with business professionals, not also in the finances, but also we have people coming from the food and beverage industry that want to get out of that rat race that we're in, like going from paycheck to paycheck. Knowing that financial services is out there and we can provide them value.
Right.
And provide them value to level up their life.
Right. Because there are so many people, I think, right now that's a big thing. It runs their life. Yeah. Their finances, their bank account runs their life and all their decisions. And it's terrible to live that way, right? You want to be able to have the freedom to, support your family, but also, do it at a way where you're not, doing mental stress. All those things come into play. I'm pretty sure you've seen me and lots of people, talking about their personal struggles with you. Is that something that you can take and you learn from that and you kind of form your teaching based on?
Yeah, yes. I have a saying, my mentor actually mentioned this again in our training last night, where he said, challenges should not make you bitter. They should make you better. Mm-hmm. Because every time we come across challenges in our life, it's either you are going to be stuck there in that situation where you're going to want everyone to learn your story and have pity on you, or you tell yourself, girl, get back up. Yes, you're going to get better. This is only temporary, not permanent.
Right, and that's what literally keeps you motivated to do more. Because a lot of people, I think it's also a confidence thing. As bad as it sounds, I always think people have a choice, no matter what they're in, what kind of situation they're in. They have the opportunity to literally wake up and say, I could do it. It doesn't really matter. This is now, and it's fine. What happened in the past is in the past. But now it's time to, like you said, level up. Yeah. And so it's amazing at your age that you are so well-versed with confidence and, how you're holding yourself and teaching other people that might be twice your age how to literally just walk as a confident person. Right? Yeah. And so tell me, how did these networking events for you and the hosting them become a thing? Was that your idea? Did you set them up, or did someone invite you?
I did not start it up because I have multiple mentors and business partners who actually was there by my side, helping me, guiding me, and setting up these networking events themselves. They're actually here in Las Vegas. They're also real estate agents, life insurance agents, investment strategists. And I'd say they became a part of my life and impacted me in a way where I know I can impact other people's lives as well. One of them, her name's Bianca Diaz, and the other one's name is Ramisa Liyoko.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm sure you're going to meet many mentors too. Yeah. And you're also a mentor to other people as well. So you're originally from California.
Yeah, I actually drove last night because Maria told me if I wanted to be a part of the show today, and I was like, that'll be an honor because it's like you don't want to be stuck in a place where you know that you can expose what you're doing and impact more lives.
Right, you're literally taking every opportunity as it comes to you because that opportunity be something that launches you to something else. Yeah. It's interesting because even though we're in two different fields, there's a lot of similarities between how, us as especially Asian women are running our own careers. Yeah. and like it's across the board can literally inspire anyone of any career. You know, like literally actors that we have on today, musical artists, producers can listen to you, and even though they're like, I have no idea, I didn't study finance, I'm not in it, but what you're saying has made me want to just be more confident.
Yeah, because everyone has their own thing. Before I was previously like, oh, I want to get into singing and dancing, but I was like, yeah, that's for me as well. I want to add additional value to it. Because that doesn't mean if you're one thing that you can't be another.
Right.
Yeah.
Why be one thing?
Yeah.
I mean, what? Like, we would be known for all, please.
Yes, we love that.
We love that. So do you primarily, you do all your work outside of California, or do you come to Vegas a lot?
I come to Vegas a lot. I usually come about twice a month.
Oh.
But I do plan on moving here.
I'm about to say,
I'm
when
like,
are we going to have you out here so we can just be BFFs? Like, what's the vibe? Come on now, girl.
Next year. Next year.
That's good. It's be a good year. You'll be 21 by then.
Yes.
You know, so it's
like,
the perfect age to be a
perfect age.
No one will like not say you can't come in here. You know. So what would you say is the common question that you get from a lot of people that go to your events or want you as a mentor? Is there a common across the board that you normally like a question or a problem they're having?
They would say, I would say it would be like, how do I get started in leveling up my finances? And I say, you're going to have to be committed because interest will always be there. But the thing is, commitment will show you results. So I tell them, you have to be committed with what you want and what you need. Don't just be all talk.
Right.
Don't be all talk. Because you might want it and you might need it.
Right.
But your commitment has to be more
right.
than how much you want it.
Period. That's not period. And that's good for life, too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, you know, work ethic and finance goes hand in hand, right? If you fail on one, you're definitely going to fail on the other, you know? And so when people don't have that underlining commitment in life, there's no change is going to happen, you know? You can't just be given a lot of these things. And so apart from that, like, how do you see, have you had a lot of people that have come back and told you you've helped my life so much? Like, do you see a lot of success in it? And do you feel like that drives you to push yourself even harder?
I'd say actually a lot. Even my mentors, they say, like, Girlie, I've seen multiple things, aspects in your life that has improved. You've helped multiple people as well, improving their life. And I'm like, that's what drives me. That's what pulls me to get out of where I am right now and to be in a better situation, because I know the need out there. I know that everyone needs a person that will help them, guide them to not only success, but also to a life where they have time freedom, time for themselves, their family, and don't have to worry about the next day that they have in store.
Yeah. So for you, I'm pretty sure because you've been there, you've lived it, that kind of also helps you in how you teach people as well, because it's not just you going to school for finance and then you just kind of have knowledge by the book. You have knowledge from living, right? And being in a family where you kind of are put in a perspective that you see both sides.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that also helps you as well.
Yes,
but how would you say, so with your commitment and now you being a whole CEO, like, you probably amassed all this maybe like in a year, because you said you graduated 2020-ish, you met, you know, so what would you say your time frame was?
I'd say 2 years now, but every day is a new day, a new chance to learn more.
And the pandemic was during that time too. So you see people that she literally started not too long ago, like that's no time at all, honestly.
I started in September of 2021. And prior to that, I was in like a bad state of emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. Let's just put it that way. And the time where I got exposed to the finance industry did not only level up like my knowledge with finances, but also leveled up my knowledge towards how life should be and how you should treat life.
Yes, like that's insane. So applaud to you for that short period of time, like, and during a pandemic where I feel like people regressed, you progressed, right? Like you literally said, it doesn't matter what pandemic. You didn't even mention that at all. You're like, I don't even, like, that wasn't a short for me because I could do anything at this point. And so I know this is, apart from finance, but do you feel that also, as an Asian American woman, because I love to point that out, because also being an Asian woman in this and being our own CEOs, do you feel like you are part of like the AAPI and kind of pushing them as well to showcase being as, how should I say, outspoken and confident as you are, like with your own, entrepreneurship and what you stand for as just a woman in general?
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say, and with like my base right now, is there's more women, more Asian women, and I'd say that I'm passionate about educating Asian women, because growing up in an Asian household, they have an expectation that, oh, you're gonna be either a house mom or you're gonna be in the medical field. There's no other options, right? They're like, medical field or nothing, stay at home mom. And I'm like, no. I don't want to rely on a man to fund my life. We do not want that. Like, you need to be able to stand.
Yes, queen. See?
You need to stand on your own ground.
Exactly. Yes.
Because you don't want to rely on one day. I don't want this to happen, but one day you get divorced and you have no career. So you're going to have to work at a 9-to-5, rotting, getting your kids like to school, and you feel like you're at the age of 60 years old while you're only 30 or 40, but you should be 30, flirty, and thriving.
We're Asian, we don't age, honey. I knew that was a great question. Now let me bring this up, because if anything, like in my own stance, I feel people got tired of me talking about it, right? But I'm sure you, like, when people point out that you're Asian, you should be something, especially being very obedient and suppressed, right? That's how we normally are when we walk in a room, our room full of men or people with privilege, and they look like, and then we talk out of what they think our stature is, and they're like easily offended. So I can feel it with your power and your confidence, like in who you are as a woman and your ability to get things done.
Yes.
You've experienced what it's like to be out in the world with people up here that are probably older than you as well, because they think about how old you are. Right? If they're not assuming that you're already, you're like 16, but you're like, it's just my genes. Okay, but anyway.
And let me tell you this as well. Even your own family will tear you down.
Yes, especially in Asian households.
Yes.
Nothing's ever good enough.
They're like, you're not gonna make it. And when you say blood is thicker than water, no. Blood is not thicker than water.
No.
Read the Bible.
This is amazing. I suppose we could just have our own little talk show on the side about what it's like to be an Asian household, Asian woman, being a bad bee, but also Asian, and just being like, you've been sleeping on us for many, many years. And still to this day, because here we are, on Undiscovered, when we are discovered.
We are thriving.
We are thriving.
Yes.
But anyway, so thank you for that. And one last thing before we go, but is there anything else you would like to say about, your networking ones? I know you have ones in Henderson, but I'm sure you have more in the future out in California and here, right? Is there a set schedule that you have that we can look forward?
So far, right now, with ours, it's today at 6:30 p.m. in Henderson in Celebrity Home Loans. And we usually do our networking events every single month. It's about usually towards the end or the middle of the month. However, we do have Zoom trainings and we have Zoom classes where we discuss about the power of credit, and not only about credit, about finances, how to get out of the situation that you're in, because you're not in it alone.
Yeah,
and I love that.
So what is your social media so people can reach out to you to ask for the Zoom links and stuff?
Just search up the CEO, Girlie Bitoncol.
Everyone, Girlie. That's all I say. Girlie. Queen Girlie. Praise Girlie. Whatever. Thank you so much for being on my show. You made it amazing. A great way to start out. Everyone, make sure to hit her up. Support her in every way possible. Reach out to her. Maybe she could be supporting you, like helping you, because she's already here. You guys got to level up, like she said. Anyway, after the break, we have some more amazing guests coming your way, so stay tuned.